How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Grohlvana, and welcome again to another Let's Play on my channel. This time, we are playing Hotline Miami, which is a game that came out 2 years ago, and last year I downloaded it during a Steam holiday sale, and I never got around to playing it up until recently, and I liked it a lot. It was really fun all the way through, and the best thing about the game, I think, in my opinion, is that they could stick with the same formula, and it would still be a good game, but they switch it up all the time, and I like that a lot. It's like an indie game developed by, I think, two guys. I think the company's called Donation Games. And why don't we just go ahead and jump into it? So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's play Hotline Miami. And also, by the way, the new game, the sequel, is coming out, I believe it said the first quarter of this year. So if you guys like this series enough, I would totally be willing to play the new one. I think it's called Wrong Number, Hotline Miami 2 Wrong Number. But anyways, let's go ahead and hit start. Actually, before we do that, why don't we go into options? I am playing with the controller, although this is on Steam. The first time I played using a keyboard, so it's going to take me a little bit of time to get used to the Xbox controller controls. But let's go into controls. Yeah, this is just going to tell... Yeah, I remember there's no settings, really, that I want to mess with. Yeah, music. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go with start game here. Okay, so as everyone always mentions, this dude on the right has like snot dripping out of his nose and it's creeping into his beard and it's weird. And he says, I'm here to tell you how to kill people. Thank you. This game is controlled with the left and right stick. Press A, B. Oh, that's RB. There's no A, B button on the Xbox 360 controller to punch. Aim for the face. Once you've knocked someone out, you have to finish him. To do this, you press the A button. You got it? RB to punch, B A button to finish. Do you understand me? Don't mess this up. Yeah, I understand you. So, we're this guy right here. This guy's actually called Jacket, and you're going to see this game is heavily influenced by the movie Drive with Ryan Gosling, which I watched and loved in the movie theater. Yeah, so we need to walk up to these guys and press RB to punch them, and then press A to finish them. Alright, now you should try killing the next guy, but use the bat in the red room over here, okay? Press LB when next to it to take it, then you press RB to swing it. Did that get through your thick skull? Did it? LB to pick up, RB to swing it. Are you even listening? Well, get to it then. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab that. Yeah, it's going to take a while to get used to this. They put the attack animation on RB when I think it should be the trigger, and the triggers is like to zoom out and stuff. By the way, this game is going to have a lot of cursing and a lot of gore, but it's like pixelated gore, so if you're not into that stuff, you're in the wrong place, my friend. Well done, so let's get to the gun, shall we? You go and get the shotgun in the blue room. You do it the same way you picked up the bat. Just press LB. Can you handle that? Use LB to look for enemies out of view. It is very useful for not getting yourself killed. You can press R/RT to lock onto enemies. Just make sure to place your crosshair close to them first. LB to grab, LT to look, RB to shoot, R/RT to lock on. Now go ahead and kill the guy in the yellow room. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this shotgun. Yeah, even though there is shooting aspects in this game, it's really like a top-down action. And I remember like some place called it a top-down fuck 'em up, and I would very agree with that. Alright, that about sums up the basics. However, there's always more tricks to learn. You can throw any weapon you pick up by pressing LB. You can use doors to knock enemies over. Guns are very loud and will alert your foes, so plan your moves and use melee weapons when you can. God damn it, you'll just get yourself killed anyways, won't you? At least once, yes, that will definitely happen. I died at least like 300 times the last time. So part 1, phone calls, and now the game has begun. That was just like a tutorial. The reason I said this was influenced by Drive is because this guy's actually called Jacket, not officially. I think they did accept it officially, but like the fan base started calling him Jacket because the guy in Drive wears a scorpion jacket. Anyways, let's go through this door and see what's up. So we have a room with 3 people. The person on the left with a horse mask is talking to us. It's not actually a horse. And who do we have here? Oh, you don't know who you are? Maybe we should leave it that way. But I know you, and this guy has a rooster mask. Look at my face. We've met before, haven't we? And this guy has an owl mask. I don't know you. Why are you here? You're no guest of mine. Do you really want me to reveal who you are? And knowing oneself means acknowledging one's actions. As of lately, you've done some terrible things. That's the outro, by the way. I picked that quote specifically. You don't remember me? I'll give you a clue. Does that April the 3rd mean anything to you? I believe that was the day of our first encounter. You look like you might be remembering something. Okay, so April 3rd, 1989, and I forgot what it said under that, but I think it's like Miami, Florida. So this game does take place primarily in Miami, if not all in Miami. And it looks like we're in an apartment of sorts. It looks like he also has an NES. I always thought that was cool. Yeah, right where my cursor is, there's like a couple of cartridges and then the controllers and the NES. Although it has a different color scheme than what I remember. Alright, so if we go up here, you'll notice this phone has an A button flashing over it, so why don't we press that button. You have one new message. Beep. Hi, this is Tim at the bakery. The cookies that you ordered should be delivered by now. A list of ingredients are included. Make sure that you read them carefully. Click. Okay, we have a little package over here. Let's grab that. The target is a briefcase. Discretion is of essence. Leave target at point F32 inside the dumpster. Failure is not an option. We'll be watching you. And we got a list of instructions that we just read, and also that rooster mask that we've seen before. Very curious indeed. If we walk down the stairs, there's a car here, which is funny. I always thought this was somebody driving us, and then I only recently realized that it's our car, and we're driving ourselves. Okay, so this is the mask selection. Each mask does a different thing. You can see how many masks there are. Quite a lot. We're not going to be getting every mask in this Let's Play just because, I don't know. I don't really, like, you get a lot if you get the high score in a level. You get one per level if you get the high score, and there's like other ways to get different ones. But to be quite honest, I'm not fully aware how to get every single one. I know there's like a couple of different ways to get specific masks, and I'll keep a lookout for it. So this is actually the game now. This is pretty much how the game works. You basically have to kill everybody on a floor. So if we walk through this door, it's going to knock this guy on the ground. We want to press A to go into the finishing animation, then we want to tap the LB button or the RB button to finish him. He dropped a bat here, and now we sort of have to tactically go around this level and kill everybody without them killing you. Now, it's going to look a little bit easy at first because I've played this game before, but if I didn't, you guys would see why it's challenging. Enemies can kill you just as fast, pretty much, as you can kill them. So you have to be really quick and precise. And it's going to suck because I'm not used to the Xbox control. The Xbox controller, I'm used to the keyboard, which I got really good at, so it's gonna be like learning a new thing. Alright, so that takes care of everybody there, and if we hold the RB button, no, see, I dropped it. What was it? The left trigger. If we hold the left trigger, we can look around and see where other people are, so let's go ahead and go up here, and we can see 3 guys there. This guy doesn't have any weapons, but he can still punch us. Alright, so we have 2 guys with melee weapons, so let's go ahead and try and drag them out. There we go. Goodbye, and like I said, this is I'm making this look really easy, but it's not nearly this easy. You have to play it to sort of get a feel for it. Alright, so we got the briefcase they were talking about, and now we have a new objective that says to go to the car. So let's go ahead and do that, but it's not going to be that easy because this train's going to stop and a bunch of people are going to come out, and I don't even think we can leave until we kill them. Oh, that was a bad thing. Yeah, see, I tried to finish that guy while the other guy was still alive, so he ran at me and killed me in 1 second pretty much, and that's what I was talking about. Alright, so we still have the briefcase though. So let's knock that guy down, and then let's knock this guy down. Let's finish that guy, and looks like we're done here. So let's go into the car. And now we need to drop this thing in the dumpster back here. So let's go ahead and do that. And I know this looks like an arcade shooter type deal, and you guys are not going to think that if you haven't played it that it's heavy on the plot or anything like that, but it's not. It's actually like really surreal and interesting. So the game does open up quite a bit. Who's there? I can hear you. I know you're there. And it's the same guy from the tutorial, but I don't think it really is. I think they just used the same sprite. Okay, so this guy has a bat, so we have to be a little bit careful here. Punch him in the face. You have to be really precise. Chapter clear, and I think we're done here. Let's get in the car and get the hell out of here. Oh yeah! And then Jacket vomits because I guess he's not used to all the violence that he just committed. So then you get a stat screen here, and I honestly never paid attention to it. I think if you hold A, I guess it skips through it. Killing, boldness, combos, time bonus, flexibility, mobility. You get bonuses for all that, and then you get a score at the bottom there, and then it tells you how many points until the next weapon unlock. Because you can unlock weapons in this game that will spawn randomly that you can pick up, and they get more interesting. And then you get a grade. We got C+, which, you know, I'm never concerned with that sort of stuff in video games unless there's achievements related to it, and I guess there are in this game, kind of, but eh. And we got a new mask called Rasmus, and that guy was in the beginning cutscene. That owl that was angry with us. So then I never understood what this part was. I guess we're getting our payment? I don't know. So it spawns us at like the store. If we walk over to this guy, how's it going? Hi there, man. Haven't seen you around. Thought something might have happened to you. You seemed really down over losing your girlfriend. Don't remember seeing you after that. Maybe we should talk about something else. So, out for a midnight snack, huh? Oh, don't worry about it. It's on the house. Good to see you. Have a nice night. And then he gives us this thing for free, which I don't even know what that looks like. It doesn't look like any food that I would eat, but let's go ahead and grab it and get out of here. And you guys will see that happens often. I don't really know what the significance of that is, other than that I guess it's just us getting our payment. I don't really know. So now it's April 8th, and it's sort of the same deal. You walk out, you walk to this phone, and it seems like it's repetitive now already probably, but I promise you it's not. They switch it up, like I said in the beginning of this episode. They switch it up a lot, and it's awesome. You have one new message. Hello, it's Linda. I need a babysitter. Right away. Got a few kids that need to be disciplined here. I'm at East 7th Street. Make sure you have a long talk with them. I really need someone to get through to these rascals. And like last time, please be discreet. Click. And for any of you that are too young to understand what's going on here, they're basically ordering me to kill people at specific locations. And we have to kill everybody in the house or wherever it sends me to go to. So let's get back into our car once more. And we're still in the first chapter, and now we have a new level called No Talk. And the tips are actually good in this game, which is what I like. The tips are actually helpful. Okay, so now we can switch to the Rasmus mask, and the Richard mask has no effect. This one has an eye for secrets, and I'll tell you guys what that means. If we press start, there's a little option here to go to puzzle. We can't hover over it just yet. But basically in each level, there's like one little tiny square that's very hard to spot, but if you activate it, it adds to a puzzle, and it's important because it fiddles with something closer to the end of the game. But I'll go over that more in detail as we get closer to that. So let's go ahead and use this to zoom. And basically what this mask does is it shows that little square on the ground in more detail. Like, I think it makes it glow. And I don't know if you guys can hear the music that well, but another thing about this game that was really applauded is the music selection. Like, I don't know, it's not that I like the music. I mean, I do like the music, but it's not like it's crazy good music. It's just that it fits so well for some reason. I don't know. So you guys want to keep a lookout. Oh. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't pay attention in Hotline Miami. So you guys want to keep a lookout for little squares on the bottom, or on the floor, because those are the puzzle pieces. And there's one in each level, I believe. I'm trying to look at them now. I think it's like a little blue square. But anyways, okay, so we have a guy. See, there it is, right there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but because we have the Rasmus mask, I think it's making it hover up and down. It's like right in front of me on the ground. So what do? We press A, yeah, and you pick it up, and then it gives you a letter. And now if we press start and go to puzzle, it says that we have 1 T, and you can see those are all the levels, and once you get everything, it'll say what it needs to say. Alright, so let's go ahead and kill this guy. You can use doors, as you can see here, to basically throw people on the ground, and this guy has actually weapons. This is an assault rifle, it has 24 rounds. This is a double barrel shotgun, and it has 4 rounds. Alright, so let's see. Anybody down here? Yeah, so what you need to do with... See, this guy has a gun, so as soon as he sees you, he'll shoot you. So you need to be faster like that. And this guy's just sitting, chilling, not even worrying at all about that guy that's dead in front of him. And, did I say 4 rounds? I meant 2 rounds, but I guess it fires 2 each time. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab this assault rifle. Guns are also loud. Oh, this is actually like a Spaz 12 or something. Can we grab that? Let's try and get that. It's in the corner. Oh, I grabbed it. There we go. Yeah, the Spaz, or whatever you want to call it, has like 6 rounds. And I like it better than the double barrel, but I guess the double barrel has a wider... See, that guy had a gun, so he's a little bit quicker on the draw. So a lot of this game is trial and error. Yeah, see. Enemies can kill you pretty much just as fast as you can kill them. You need to use, like, corners to your advantage. But I'm just being careless at the moment. Oh, that sucks. I didn't get the puzzle pieces the first time I played this game, so I guess they respawn if you don't. I guess you have to beat the level with them in your inventory. That kind of sucks. Alright, so let's go ahead and kill that guy and walk over here and kill that. Really? Okay. Alright, let's be a little bit more precise with this. So punch you in the face, finish you, grab this pipe. I like using melee weapons better than guns a lot of the time because they're silent, they won't attract enemies, and if you're fast enough and if you're... not like that. Okay, I'm not giving a very good example of how I'm decent at this game. Alright, so let's try this. Let's be smarter about this. Alright, so knock you on the ground. finish you, grab this assault rifle, grab this puzzle piece, walk in here. Let's go ahead and... There we go. Alright. So he's going to be knocked down. So what we need to do in this situation is sit right here and kill that guy. And it didn't alert these guys. Okay, so... There we go. Yeah, the Xbox 360 controller isn't nearly as precise as the keys. So it's definitely gonna take me a little bit of time to get used to this. But anyways, moving on. Alright, so let's see. We have 6 rounds. Who's down there? That guy sitting on that chair, who is now dead, and that was the last guy. Okay, cool. Alright, so after you clear everybody out of a building, you're pretty much good to go, and you need to go back to your car. But each level pretty much introduces new game mechanics. So this is the easy part of the game, but I remember the first time I played it, it was not that easy. So we got a B+ that time. We also got a new mask, and this time it's Tony. Okay, and yet again we have this weird encounter. And it's the same sprite, just a guy working at a different place. This time it's a pizza place. Hi there, welcome. Oh, you don't need to order. Your pizza's already done. Had a feeling you were on your way here. Well, let's just leave it at that for now, shall we? Don't worry about paying, it's on the house. Everything's always on the house. So I really don't get this. I guess I'm getting... the only thing is I think I'm getting paid, but once you go through the game more, it makes it questionable if you're getting paid or not. And I don't want to talk too much about it because I'm entering spoiler territory, but I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what the point of that stuff is. So now it's April 16th, 8 days after the last time. Yet again, we have a precarious phone call here. You have one new message. Beep! This is Thomas from the Methadone Clinic. We've scheduled a short meeting for you tonight. We're at Northwest 184th Street, apartment 105. And don't worry, we know discretion is of importance to our clients. Click. So I think a methadone clinic is where you go if you're addicted to meth, and they like sort of give you little doses to wean you off of it. Because it was in Arrested Development, and that's where I figured out what it was. So now we're on the second chapter, and it's called Overdose. And let's see, we have now Tony, which is Fists of Fury, and the little text that tells you what the effect is sort of gives you a hint, obviously. So I think this either lets you punch faster or your punches are stronger. I'm not really sure. Let's see who we got in here. So we can knock this guy on the ground, finish him right off the bat. Oh, totally forgot about that guy. Yeah, so if we walk around the side here, I guess we can see this guy. So I think what we need to do is we need to immediately kill this guy before this guy comes around the corner. There we go. Oh, totally forgot. So that right there is glass, and they can see us through it. I think it's glass anyways. I'm not sure if that's what the glass in this game looks like or not. But it should be. So he saw us through it, and he was trying to kill me. Alright, so that takes care of that guy. Now we have a guy with a gun patrolling up here. Let's go ahead and get right here. Wait for him to walk right by me, and hello there. And you always want to check, if there's a blood spatter around their head, that means that you don't have to finish them. But if you don't finish them, they will get back up, try to find a weapon, and if they can't find a weapon, they'll run at you and punch you in the face and kill you anyways. So let's take care of this guy. Oh, that was lame. I don't even know how he saw me. Alright, so you grab this, get off of that chair, wait for this guy to come. Thank you. Walk in here. Let's kill this guy pissing first of all. Alright, so one thing that you can do is throw your weapons. Why don't we show that? I didn't mean to shoot that weapon. Alright, so if we go like this, and we can actually lock onto people with the right trigger. There we go. So now he's locked onto. And if we walk around here and press the left bumper button, it will throw a weapon at him, like so. And then you have to finish him though, because it's not going to kill them. Alright, so let's pick up that shotgun. And now we have an option to go that way or that way. I think they both lead to the same place. Let's actually get our lead pipe. I usually like taking melee weapons because I like being silent. Alright, so who do we have down here? Nobody. And in here we have this guy. Let's finish him. Okay. Let's see. We have now... this is gonna be tough. Alright, so I want to knock that guy on there. Oh, okay. So sometimes... what happened there was he got hit with the door, which is lucky for us. So sometimes... I honestly have no idea what I was gonna say there. I guess sometimes you get lucky, or sometimes when people shoot at you, you're lucky and it doesn't hit you, but usually one bullet will kill you. And if enemies get alerted through gun sounds, they'll funnel through like one area and you can usually take them out. Alright, so let's go ahead and... oh, that didn't work, but he didn't get alerted. There we go. And I see the puzzle piece right here, and it says A. I know I'm gonna miss some pieces at some point. It's inevitable, pretty much. But yeah, because they're really hard to look at, or they're really hard to find, especially when you're trying to. Oh no! Does that guy have a gun? Yeah. Okay, good. Especially when you're trying to deal with all this stuff. Okay, let's knock this guy on the ground. And there we go. And you'll notice that also over there, like right about where my cursor is, there's a jacket, and I believe that's supposed to reference the Drive jacket with the scorpion on the back. I know they're definitely... Oh, there's a gold AK here, but I remember you can't pick it up. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out of here and go back to our car. Yeah, I think the first couple levels are just usually the same deal. Nothing really changes. But I promise you, the gameplay does start getting freaky, surreal, and there's a bunch of different stuff that happens that I don't want to spoil. New weapon unlocked. Sweet. What is it? I don't care about any of this stuff, but what grade did we get? A B-? Sure, I'll live with it. New mask, Aubrey, and it's a pig. And what weapon did we unlock? What is that? Samurai sword. Sweet. We can go kill Bill on their ass. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab this thing from this guy. Hey dude, good to see you again. Did you hear about the massacre the other night? A bunch of Ruskies, I heard. No loss if you ask me. They say some maniac wearing a rubber mask did it. I wouldn't know anything about that. Sounds like a scene straight from a slasher flick. Hey. Oh yeah, I have the perfect film for you. The one on the desk. Take it. It's on the house. Enjoy yourself, dude. Okay, so let's grab that film and let's go back to our house. And the thing to take away from that conversation was that those people were Russian. So April 25th, a little bit later on, and we're going to end this first episode here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to do my best to do a little bit better with the commentary and stuff. It's going to be interesting because this game is an action game, and I've never really done one of those on my channel yet so far in terms of Let's Plays. But I hope you guys enjoyed it nevertheless. Thanks for watching. My name is Grohlvana, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another episode. Bye-bye.